What is going on, everyone? This is Preheat, and today I'm bringing you a quick video regarding the legendary shoulders, contain infernal core, double meteor trick, glitch, whatever you want to call it. But basically you can call down 2 meteors instead of 1. So, you know, it's not intended. I'm sure it's going to get patched eventually, but nonetheless people are having fun with it, and I figured I would show you how to do it. So let's get into it. Basically what you want to do this properly is to have some sort of add-on that tracks your buffs. I personally use Tell Me When, one of my favorite add-ons by far. Whoever created that, thank you very much. But yeah, so you want to have an add-on that tracks the amount of stacks you have. So as you can see here, I have something that's telling me how many stacks I'm currently at. Once this gets to 29, it changes into Erupting Infernal Core, which basically is a whole different buff. But it's going to let you know that the next fireball or pyroblast that you cast is going to call down a meteor, basically. So the way to glitch this out or make it so that 2 meteors come down instead of 1 is to, number 1, be 20 yards away from whatever you're attacking, or directly in melee range, okay? So as you can see, I just blinked, which is 20 yards. I know that I'm 20 yards away from the training dummy. So I'm going to show you guys here really quickly what it looks like when it calls down 2 meteors. Let's get ourselves up to 29. I'm gonna pop Lust for the sake of popping Lust. Drop this. As you can see, I have both procs. I have it heating up. And you're gonna see here, two hits, 2 crits. So yeah, that's basically it. So in slow-mo, I'm going to show you guys this once again, because it is a little tricky when you first start using it. But yeah, so this is going to stack up to 29. Okay, you're just going to basically be doing your normal rotation. You're going to see this, you know, eventually start stacking up to 29. What you need to have in order to do this, okay, is a heating up proc, which means you have an instant Pyroblast ready, and you need to be casting a hard casted Pyroblast. So again, I have the heating up proc, or I have the buff that's gonna be the meteor next cast, whatever, and I have heating up. Throw them out at the same time, and you'll see it's gonna call down 2 meteors, 2 hits, 2 crits. You're basically playing with travel times and travel speeds, and you're making the game think that you hit the boss with 2 Pyroblasts at the same time, and you have that buff on you, which says your next cast is gonna call down a meteor. So the game's going, oh, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it twice, right? That's what I'm assuming it's doing, because technically the buff should wear off as soon as you throw out the first pyro, because you technically are throwing out one pyro slightly faster than the second, but I don't think the game can tell the difference, so it's giving you 2 meteor procs. So let's just let this reset here. I'm gonna get off the training dummy just to make sure that damage tracker is actually working. Okay, let's go again. So it reset. I'm at 21, 24. We're gonna do this really nice and slow. 28, 29. So I've got my heating up. I'm casting a Pyroblast. Throw them both out. 2 hits, 2 crits. So if I look at my damage done, it says hits 2, critical hits 2. So, oh, that's, am I at night? No, that's meteor. There you go, meteor. So the game's basically registering 2 meteor strikes instead of 1. Beneficial for us, but you know, at the end of the day, this is not intended, and I'm assuming it's going to get fixed. So enjoy it while it lasts. As a side note, make sure you are actually 20 yards away from the target you're attacking. You can't, like, range 20 right now doesn't work because I'm not in a raid group or anything, but easy way to tell, you want to test it for yourself with a train dummy. Go stand right next to it and blink away from it. Our blink's 20 yards. So you'll know you are 20 yards away. This also works in melee range, and it also works at 25 yards. From what I've tested, it doesn't work at like 15 or 10. Up here, it won't necessarily work. For whatever reason, I think it's the spell delay. I'm not like a guru. I have no idea why it doesn't work in this range, but again, in melee range, I'll show you guys it does work really quickly. But yeah, that's basically it. To do this optimally, I would suggest trying to hold on to a bracer proc and then go into combustion with it, because obviously, like, if you have 2 meteors in your combustion, you're guaranteeing yourself them to both crit, right? Obviously, if you're running crit build, you know, if you're running high crit, they most likely will crit. But just to play it safe, you know, like, combustion's gonna be up in 10 seconds here. If I get a bracer proc, I'm gonna hold on to it and pop everything at the same time. So see this bracer proc, hopefully we can get to 29 before it wears off. Let's see if this works. No, I won't be able to get it off, but here. I'm at 28, 29, right? I'm gonna go, see, I can't get a heating up proc right now, and I can't cast a fireball, so I'm gonna hold it, double Pyroblast, throw them both out, and boom. See, I guaranteed myself 2 crits. So on bosses like Varamathras, this can be huge. This can be incredibly powerful for burst, right? Because you're getting your extra DPS from an extra meteor that's critting, and it's leaving a flame patch on the ground that is also critting during your combustion. So it's just a huge damage boost. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Abuse the shit out of it until it gets patched. I don't know what to tell you. This is not something that's bannable. You can actually do this by accident if you're wearing the shoulders while you're raiding. It's just all comes like this double hard casting a Pyroblast with a heating up proc, you know, and throwing them both out at the same time. That happens regardless if you're trying to do this or not. So this is just something that you can kind of in the back of your head be like, oh, I'm gonna hold on to that and just wait a little bit. So enjoy it, guys, and hopefully the video helped some of you guys trying to figure out how to do it. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, do whatever. Tell me how bad I am, and I will see you guys next time. Later.